Basic ways to make shorts. The first is to make a single side for each leg or to make two sides for each leg. In the single side for each leg, we have the front and the back. As you can see, I had to reline that up. If you have a bigger booty, this will come out further here because this is essentially the curve that has to like go around that booty. This is the booty crack seam. Over here, this is the seam that goes right down the front, right down your crotch. Usually it's a little bit less steep, it's a little less long here. Again, you can adjust this height as high as you need it for your waist, or as short as you want it. This is your, your seam, so you can have this extra long if you want longer legs on your shorts. Over here is the other way, which is the two pattern way, which you'll find a lot if you find just like a pants tutorial or a shorts tutorial. They'll have it in two pieces. You'll just sew these seams together, and then it'll look essentially like this. It'll just have a seam down the middle. Again, I drew this assuming you have a bigger booty. That accentuates the curve a little bit more. This is a little bit less of a curve because it's the front of you. If you have a little bit of that lower belly, you might need this to be a little bit curvier to, hold that in a little bit more, cover that up. If you have a flatter booty or a higher booty, this will be a little bit shorter. If you're like me and for some reason the distance between the front and back of you is short, this will also be shorter. I have to sometimes alter my underpants to shorten the gusset area, people call it. So that would make that shorter, make this less steep sometimes, make it more steep if you have more booty or like a real bubble butt. So yeah, those are the two basic patterns. I will attach a link to help figure out this is the hardest part to figure out. Here's the run. Like this is just like half your leg. This up here is a quarter or, a half. This one over here is a half of your waist. This is your full leg distance. This is how long you want your crotch to be, your inseam. So again, make this as long. This up here, you have to figure out where your waist sits and how high you want it. But the run is the hardest part. I found usually I'll use a pattern and then I will alter the shorts afterwards. Take it in a little bit where necessary. If this part on the front of me is a little baggy, I might just go back and re-sew it a little bit smaller, a little bit tighter. I usually work with elastic material, so it's a little bit easier that way. So I'll link that below.